At least 42 dead in floods and landslides in the southern Philippines. Flash floods and landslides set off by torrential rains swamped a southern Philippine province, killing at least 42 people and leaving 16 others missing and trapping some residents on their roofs, officials said on Friday. Paul Pelosi, husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, violently attacked with a hammer at his house. Paul Pelosi, the husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, was attacked with a hammer at the couple's home in San Francisco by a male assailant early Friday morning, law enforcement sources tell CNN. Pelosi, who is 82 years old, was hospitalized but is expected to make a full recovery, the Democratic Speaker's office said in a statement. Musk is now in control of Twitter and ousts top executives. According to the Associated Press, Elon Musk has taken control of Twitter and ousted the CEO, chief financial officer, and the company's top lawyer, two people familiar with the deal said on Thursday night. A few hours later, Musk tweeted, quote, "The bird has been freed," a reference to Twitter's logo. With his own past midterm shellacking in mind, Obama returns to the campaign trail to help boost Democrats. After his visit to Atlanta on Friday, the former president of the United States, Barack Obama, is heading to the critical battlegrounds of Michigan and Wisconsin on Saturday, followed by a trip to Nevada on Tuesday. He then is set to return to Pennsylvania for the closing weekend of the campaign, hoping to rally Democrats and boost turnout in the final days of early voting leading to the November 8th election. Trump lawyers spotted in D.C. for secret hearing. Lawyers for former President Donald Trump appeared for a, quote, secret hearing in a Washington, D.C. federal courthouse on Thursday, which appears to be for talks surrounding the high-profile investigation into his handling of documents. Biden says Shell is misusing its profits by not cutting gas prices. United States President Joe Biden blasted Shell Inc. on Thursday for funneling profits to shareholders rather than lowering gas prices after the British oil giant said it would boost its dividend and buyback shares program. Jim Cramer overcome with emotion as he apologizes for being wrong about Meta stock. CNBC's Jim Cramer was overcome with emotion as he apologized for being wrong about Facebook's parent company Meta. Meta stock over the past month has plunged as it was $138.61 back on October the 3rd, the first day of trading this month. It is now just over $98 on Thursday. The company's revenue decreased in the third quarter. In June, Cramer encouraged viewers to buy Meta stock. However, during Thursday's squawk on the street, Jim Cramer broke down. Hawaii's Big Island gets warning as huge volcano rumbles. Hawaiian officials are warning residents of the Big Island that the world's largest active volcano, Mauna Loa, is sending signals that it may erupt. Philadelphia sheriff's deputy accused of selling guns after they were used in Roxborough High School shooting. A former Philadelphia sheriff's deputy is facing federal firearms trafficking charges after he allegedly sold two handguns just weeks after authorities say they were used in a deadly shooting outside Roxborough High School. Ukraine attacks Russia's hold on southern city of Kherson. Ukrainian forces attacked Russia's hold on the southern city of Kherson on Thursday while fighting intensified in the country's east. The battles came amid reports that Moscow-appointed authorities have abandoned the city, joining tens of thousands of residents who fled to other Russian-held areas. 7-year-old boy killed by stray bullet in his Chicago home. A 7-year-old boy was getting ready for bed when he was fatally shot in his own home in Chicago on Wednesday night, according to authorities. The boy was in the bathroom washing his hands when a bullet went through the window and hit him in the abdomen. North Korea fires 2 short-range ballistic missiles, South Korea says. North Korea fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles into waters off the east coast of the Korean peninsula on Friday, according to South Korean military officials, adding to tensions in the region. 8 found dead after Tulsa suburb house fire. Homicide feared. 8 people were found dead in a burning Tulsa area house in what is being investigated as multiple homicides, police said. The fire was reported about 4 p.m. Thursday in a quiet residential area of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, which is about 13 miles southeast of Tulsa. Stocks rise as investors weigh tech earnings. U.S. stocks rose on Friday with big gains by Apple helping offset declines among consumer discretionary stocks weighed down by a sales warning from e-commerce giant Amazon. Crypto markets remain stable following GDP release. Bitcoin still stays over 20,000. Crypto markets paused their recent two-day ascent following an unexpectedly strong GDP report in the United States that failed to shake investors from underlying concerns about inflation and a potential steep recession. Ugandan government under fire as Ebola outbreak spreads in Kampala. The Ugandan government is under pressure to bring an escalating Ebola outbreak under control after the health minister announced that 6 school children in the capital city Kampala have tested positive for the virus. Untold human suffering is in the near future, according to the United Nations, who warns climate change is pushing the Earth closer to extreme warming. 3 new reports from the United Nations paint a grim picture of what they say is to come in the near future as the world falls short in mobilizing against climate change. United Nations claims Colombia hits record high cocaine production. Production of cocoa crops and potential production of cocaine in Colombia reached its highest recorded levels in 2 decades in 2021, according to a report published by the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes Integrated Illicit Crop Monitoring System this month.